And as Frost just told us, we are live. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the OCC of 2022. We had a bit of a break just now, of 2 to 3 hours ish. Now we are back, and we're going to look at some more matches today. There's plenty to come, as you can see in the right row of your screen, upcoming matches. Firstly, we're going to take a look at Thailand versus the Netherlands, and I'm here joined with Nelly. We're going to take you through the match. How are you doing, Nelly?
I'm fine. I'm gonna cast only one match though, but I mean, we'll see in showcase.
Yeah, you might just end up there. I'm glad that I don't need to do those showcases. Those are really tough. So, over here, you can just scream whenever something happens, and everybody's pretty pleased at that. So, I'm glad. But yeah, Thailand versus the Netherlands. Honestly, I'll be very honest here. I haven't really looked too many matches of last week. So I only know that this is like the losers bracket, and I know my boys because they're from my own country, the Netherlands, that is. And then there's Thailand. Nelly, what is your prediction on this one?
Dachi's popping off, sorry.
They are? Okay. It seems that the crowd also believes about the same. Looking at the predictions on Twitch, it seems that Thailand got like 3.1k bits. And then on the other hand, Netherlands with 47,000. Quite a lot indeed. So I'll just go with the populace opinion here, and I'll agree to the fact that the Netherlands might just very likely win this one. And I would be happy to see so indeed. We have already picked a map, it seems. And that is gonna be Hidden 1, am I correct?
Yeah, Netherlands banned Hidden 1 and Thailand banned Double Time 2.
Oh, those were the bans, obviously. Yeah, they haven't picked yet. I was a little confused because I saw the flash on the hidden map there. It like flashed. So I was a little confused, but that doesn't really matter. We'll see their pick. And look, they've noticed that I'm casting their match, but yeah, not going to be biased here, obviously. I wish both teams a lot of luck. May the best win. I'm really looking forward to how this is going to go off right here. Thailand versus the Netherlands.
I don't know either. Well, Netherlands already starting with a little bit faster than usual. It's gonna be Double Time 1.
Alrighty. Shoelaces. A map by Auto Fanboy. Love to see it. Love to see it.
AFB gang.
Yeah, he's been in this game for so long by now. Absolutely ridiculous.
Still here forever.
Will he? Maybe.
Yeah,
I mean,
a little bit breaks.
Yeah, I mean, AFB seems like the type of dude who could actually quit the game, but that is taboo, so don't. But yeah, double time. AR 8.3. It's a fairly regular length map with double time applied. I assume it's gonna go down to 2 minutes ish. I'm not sure if it's like 3 minutes with double time. Not too long either way.
Yeah, the AR is pretty comfortable on this map. I bet all players gotta read it comfortably, though I'm not entirely sure Thailand, except for one player is Azuria. The rest are, well, their ranking's not so good. At least looking at very first glance, but I hope I'll be wrong.
Could very well be indeed. In our prediction stream, I think we actually thought Thailand was like fine for the most part. So, considering the difficulty of the map pool here, looking at the fact that this map has a star rating of 3.33, which is obviously going to increase once you apply double time, it shouldn't be too difficult for anybody at this stage, for any team really. So
it's around.
No, come again. Sorry.
Well, with double time, it's around 5 stars, but you still need to like mesh a little bit more keys than your usual double time app. It's not like Bladder or anything. It's kind of close to rain, but it's not.
Yeah, the AR isn't too tough anyway. I'm pretty sure that most people are comfortable reading 9.9 at this stage. OC has evolved a lot in the past few years, so
yeah, there's been the time. Yeah, there's been a time where platters were still around, and we're slowly getting rid of them.
Yeah, imagine those semi-finals platters. It's
Let's
been a while since we've
hope
done
not.
that. Good
Maybe
riddance,
no
anyway.
times was, but
Well, there you go. Alrighty, seems we're getting started with the first map. Everybody's loading in hidden picks for everybody on the team of Thailand, and on the other hand, we only have Chatty with hidden for the Netherlands. First up, a spinner. Seems that the Netherlands is going to take that one, and already there's some early misses there for Charon. We're going to wait and see what are the developments will happen right here.
yeah, I assume he missed the entire slider. Brandon's also gonna fall after Charon's very early miss.
And Charon's going to follow that up with a couple of misses there. Again, 3 misses over on his side. Chatty's the first to miss on the team of the Netherlands. Charon with more misses doesn't really seem to be able to build any sort of combo right about now. Meaning that his score is lacking a lot compared to some other people with their full combos, such as Azuria or Woodpap or Kev. Yeah, and just doesn't seem to find the rhythm at all. More misses there for both teams, Netherlands and Thailand, both missing there for Murims and Chatty, and that's going to balance out with Charon really being the bottleneck here for Thailand.
Yeah, it's only 1 versus 2 full combos. Azuria from Thailand's side, Woodpamp and Kev with Netherlands side. It seems like Charon's having a really difficult time playing this map. Soon there's no kind of replacements whatsoever. And Members, although he's doing fairly really good compared to Charon, it's still not enough, unfortunately.
I mean, they're pretty similar in score right about now. So even though Miriams doesn't really miss us often, his misses are very unfortunate most of the time. Lots of misses incoming now from both Woodpap, Azuria, Chatty. Charon and Miriams actually building up the combo in that seemingly harder part. Kev, the only one left with a full combo, and that it is a double S whilst we are talking about it. Azuria there with another miss, and it seems that the Netherlands is running away with the score by now. 200,000 points of difference. That's really seen that Thailand is able to make that up at the end of the map.
Yeah, the score difference is really huge. There's no kind of chance for Thailand to get some kind of redemption unless everyone remains AFK. But the map's closing in, so the first point goes to Netherlands, unfortunately.
Well, unfortunately, I mean, I'm pretty happy about that one, right? So,
well, you're happy. Maybe for
Thailand
wasn't.
Yeah, I assume Thailand definitely isn't too pleased about that performance. Very consistent misses for the most part over there. Despite the fact that Miriam seemed a lot more consistent than Charon, his score, despite halving the misses of Charon, isn't really that much greater. Only by 44,000 points. Azuria there with a 938,000. That was a pretty decent score, but Woodpam and Kev definitely outplaying most of the lobby there, both upping the 1 million mark. And that's the first for the Netherlands.
Yeah, and only Chatty with around 900k.
Alrighty, Thailand now next to pick, so not sure what kind of strategy they'll be able to use against the Netherlands. I wouldn't say that any of their mods aren't particularly better than those on the Netherlands side, so perhaps a safer no more pick would be the way to go for them, but that's up to them.
Yeah, they can gotta go risky with an a lot unless they want to show off their fight. Then they're probably gonna try with mixed mod, but I'm not so sure because Hidden One was going to be the most viable pick for Thailand, which was banned anyway.
Yeah, it's a nice addition to see mixed mod in here as well. New this CWC, we haven't seen it before, and some teams can really make use of that strategy. I definitely assume that teams like the USA or South Korea can make really good use of that mod pool. Definitely towards the later stages when the maps get really quirky. For now, I assume everybody is able to keep up with the pace for the most part on those maps.
Yeah, there's nothing going too much, so we're gonna wait for the pick.
Yeah, Leo's getting a little infection already. That they are not free. A map by Mir, so that's going to be a convert. And indeed, as I suggested, it's going to be a bit of a safe pick here for Thailand. Probably not too keen on playing mods against the Netherlands. considering their previous performance on the double time pick doesn't really bode too well for the remainder of the match when it comes down to mods. I think Netherlands is going to be able to pick up a lot of points on those other mods as well, such as Hard Rock. Maybe not too many on Hidden, but maybe they are better than I would expect, but I don't see a lot of really good Hidden players in the Netherlands team. Fantastic song though.
Yeah, actually the whole map was banger with songs. I think about that.
Thank you, map pickers. You're great. It's always a nice addition. I mean, you shouldn't be picking maps because the song is good, but if you are able to get good songs and good maps in a combination of forms, then you're doing pretty great. We're seeing a swap there for Thailand. Harlem Shake 5x5 coming in, and it seems that one of the Dutch members also gonna head out, that being Kev.
Yeah, I didn't expect that name to pop off.
Come again?
I didn't expect to see Harlem Shake 5x5 name to pop off.
I love that name though. That's such a funny name, Harlem Shake 555.
That's the point.
It really pops off, yeah. It really does.
Christian's gonna come in from
I
the
agree. I'm
Netherlands.
so sorry for not saying that explicitly. I definitely agree with you. Kristen coming in for the Netherlands. Okay.
Three versus 4. Interesting.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention they're probably still getting the lobby ready. Not entirely sure what kind of composition the Netherlands will be playing with, but I assume that Kristen is there to just stay. And Azuria is being questioned by Harlem Shake whether they will be playing this map too. Oh, and Azuria seems to be stuck right there. Okay, so Miriam's is coming back into the lobby. So Azuria is going to be swapped out by Harlem Shake. Miriam's back into the lobby. And then for the Netherlands, we have Kiev swapped out for Kristen. And this fairly lengthy no more pick. It's almost 4 minutes. You're going to need a bit of concentration there.
Yeah, maybe that's why Kev doesn't really see to pop off in this map, which is a little bit weird considering that he used to play a lot of convert maps.
Oh yeah, Kev is definitely a person who I would put in my team on a map like this. Kev is one of the most convert active players in the Netherlands, but Netherlands has a better strategy, I assume. I'm not part of the team any longer. I can only spectate, and that's fine. I'm really enjoying it already. Anyway, second map of the match. Thailand's pick here on overtime. Bit of a long intro. Somebody feels like bobbing their head for a little bit, not skipping that one.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Took a little bit longer, but yeah. Here we go.
Nasty jumps already. I mean, not like really difficult, but not the easiest I've seen in a round of 16.
Yeah, they're not exactly nasty, but it requires a little bit more focus than ever. Only Shake's gotta find the first miss from Thailand's side.
Correct. Netherlands still with a triple SS. Actually, no, Kristen already had a bit of an accuracy drop, a couple even.
Well,
And
Chara
another
missed it.
Ooh,
The slider
Miriam's
end.
too. Okay, so
We already
Thailand-
have 3 FCs from the Netherlands.
Yeah, Thailand can see that too. They know that they're trailing by a lot there. All 3 players having missed, and I'm pretty sure that none of them are at the 200 combo mark. They're trying to get their way there now. But in the meantime, Netherlands is just going to get full points all the time, except for the fact that Kristen now has missed twice in a row. Chatty and Whoopamp, however, still going very strong here. Never mind me. Woodpap there with a miss as well. Giving Thailand the combo advantage. Actually, another miss there for Woodpap is going to get the scores a little closer. But Harlem Shake is going to ruin that story right there. Missing himself.
It seems like Netherlands is struggling with the mid map over there. We can't really gain any more advantage at this. Though Harlem Shakes finds a miss here, so... And Mimers also. So the score shifts it back to Netherlands as well, although 2 misses coming from Netherlands.
Oh, another big miss for Woodpap.
Miss.
So Charon is actually able to capitalize a lot on this with his 480 combo already. Combo is definitely higher on the end of Thailand.
If only each Thailand member had 200 combo, the score would have tied indefinitely.
I'm pretty sure Thailand is going to be able to get the score back into their favor at this rate.
If they'll keep their consistency, then yes.
Yeah, or if Netherlands plays worse, and it seems to happen, Woodpap and Chatty both missing. Charon, the only one missing there for Thailand, but Miriam is also miss Woodpap. They've equaled out. Kristen, however, one very important component to the score here is going to miss 2. Thailand back into the lead. Harlem Shake 5-5-5, the only one with the combo over the 200 mark. And it seems that Thailand is going to be able to run away with the score right at the end. Miriam Salva with another miss. Got to slow down progress a little bit.
There's at least one slider that is really nasty to hit. It's a 181. It's coming in a little bit later. Let's see if they won't get to choke that one.
Yeah, very curious about that. It seems that Kristen and Harlem Shake both missed, and that's kind of it so far. So that equals out, but that means Thailand's going to be able to take it as all 3 plays on the Netherlands miss. Charon and Miriam still holding on to a combo over the 200 mark, and that's going to bolster the score by a lot, even though they don't really even need it. That's a point for Thailand right there.
Yeah, their pick worked. The consistency is key. It seems like that Netherlands struggled with it, at least for 2 players there. Yeah, even the Viscount are much better than Netherlands, collective-wise.
Correct, yeah. They really dropped off in terms of their performance towards the end, Netherlands that is, and Thailand made well use of that. And there's your first point, Thailand, indeed. So that's going to level the score. Netherlands next to pick, and I'm assuming that they're just going to go for another mod pick right now. The previous one seemed to work quite well in double time. I assume that the next one might just very well be Hard Rock.
Yeah, I mean, after witnessing that, I don't think they're going to try Nomad, not even close. Here are 3 chatted picks. It's a convert hidden map, which is also a streamy one.
I don't know. We see this song in many forms, many maps right now in the combat hidden brackets at AR 9.3. So, who do you actually think has the upper edge on hidden? Thailand or the Netherlands? Social distance seems to be going into the Thailand team right about now. I'm not sure who's going to be sorted out there.
Again, I'm not entirely sure who's good at Thailand. I'm sorry, I don't know. I didn't make that far into research. Again, I'm sorry. I know that Netherlands has at least 2 good hidden players. One former, at least. It's Wesley and Chetty. But again, it's a fairly stream picky map. I'm not entirely sure who's going to be consistent enough. I mean, who's gonna feel the rhythm of the fruits anyway. We'll just have to see if one team's better and the other's not.
I mean, yeah, obviously. But yeah, I think we both don't have a lot of intel on the Thailand team. I know that the Netherlands, for a fact, never really had a very strong hidden roster. I know that Wesley does like to play hidden in his off time, but then again, how often does he really play Osun his off time these days anymore? Like, barely ever. So that doesn't really help out a lot. But then there's Chatty. He should be quite okay on these AR 9.3 picks, at least, for sure. up until like AR8, and then Phoenix is very new to the tournament scene. He's like quite alright as well, but I wouldn't say that Netherlands is outstanding all in all. You can already hear that when I give these kind of descriptions, right? They're good, but not really like in the upper echelon of teams. And then Thailand, maybe they have some like hidden weapon within the hidden bracket. Oh, that was a hilarious pun, Conrad. Thank you very much. But I wouldn't know for sure. So, hence why I asked you. Maybe you know more. Maybe you have more intel, but I guess you don't. And we're just gonna have to witness it.
I don't. I'm sorry.
How dare you, Nelly?
Yeah. They're gonna start right now. The third map, Hidden 3. A fairly high R map, so it should be really, really comfortable, even with Hidden on. Because not many players know how to play Hidden. It's a fact.
I can play any map, and I'm the best player in the world, so that does not apply to me, sadly.
I remember you played Catch with the Xbox 360 controller. That was awesome.
I might very well be the best Xbox 360 controller player in the world still. I claim that title. But that is not really that cool of a title. Let's look at this fight for the title for CWC 2022, as there's 2 misses already for Harlem Shake and Phoenix. Another one.
They have 2 exchanges.
Ooh, multiple misses there for both players. And Wesley is next to miss, so that means that Thailand has a bit of a combo advantage right now. Harlem Shake not really consistent, but the fact that 2 of the Dutch players have missed already makes up for that. It seems that the scores are going to be able to level out now, though, because both Wesley and Phoenix are nearing the 200 combo mark, as Harlem Shake is still at 90. So you have a 10k score difference right about now. Will that stay that way? The map is already like fairly close to the halfway point, so... Any misses are really drastic here, and there's Azuria missing. Chatty Phoenix both missing. Harlem Shake almost failing, but there's no fail to save them. Charon and Wesley the only ones over 200 combo right now.
There's a short wiggle coming up right now. 2 for 1. Okay. Oh no, the wiggles though. Azuria, Harlem Shake. They can't really hit this wiggle.
There's only Wesley who really caught that, and there's another wiggle right there.
Actually, everyone caught it from Netherlands.
I mean, Chatty and Phoenix either dropped right before that or in the wiggle. I'm not entirely sure.
Before
I think
the
it was
wiggle.
in the wiggle.
Before the wiggle.
Well, there you go. Phoenix now with another miss there, together with Harlem Shake. Azuria now back at 200 combo, but the score difference is already over 100,000 for the Netherlands. So either they blow up, or that's going to be another point for them.
Unfortunately, there's not enough time, so Netherlands is going to claim their second point.
There you go. With a score difference of about 97,000 points. Only a single miss there for Charon. That's really unfortunate. Didn't even notice that the performance was that exceptional, because their score was very close to the score of Wesley, who only missed a few at the very beginning of the map. Good performance for everybody, but Harlem Shake really seemed to struggle, barely getting an S there, and that seems to be the only factor really as to why Thailand lost. Phoenix also having a bit of issue there at the start at the map, as you can see on that spike within their graph, only getting about 800,000 points.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Thailand, because like for the first like 25% of the map, they actually lead it, but then the score slowly favored in Netherlands. But right now, their pick from Thailand.
All in all, more consistent play there from the Netherlands, so that's good.
Yeah, it seems like Charon's been carrying a lot for the team, honestly. Because like even the chat, like even their teammates calling Charon carry.
They know.
Definitely,
they know. The best performance on that map for sure, like by a mile. So credit where it's due. There's your pick from Thailand. It's Time to Air, a map from Ascendance. Another pillar in the OC Catch community. Like another difficulty.
The elite mapper. Quote.
End quote.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems that Thailand is a bit stuck on these no-mod maps. It doesn't really seem that they're able to get creative with any of the other map mod brackets at all. That's gonna cost them in the long run, because there's only gonna be about 4 of these maps, right, before you run out. You're gonna be forced into picking something if Netherlands is able to pick all of their mod picks and win all of those. So at a certain point they're gonna run out of steam. But for now, I hope that they are able to grab another point on this map. If not, I'm pretty sure that Netherlands will have the ability to steamroll over them. And I mean, if they win a 4th pick on their next pick, Netherlands that is, that's going to have a snowball effect as well. So not really too great of a spot for Thailand to be in. But yeah, if you're a fan of Thailand, please let them know in chat. Go cheer for your team. Go cheer for the Netherlands if you want to. I can see somebody there with the Let's Go Thailand. Get the spirits up here. Let your team know that you're supporting them.
And don't forget to buy banners.
Oh, don't we advertise like after every single match? But like, whilst we're
I mean,
I actually, who cares? Buy those banners right now if you can. You have like 10 seconds before the map starts, so I hope you're quick there. Go steal your mom's credit card and go ahead and buy yourself a few banners.
not the mom's credit card, no.
Don't do that, actually. Don't. Okay, thanks. Okay, here we go. No mod 2. This is not the longest of maps. 1 minute 53, so it's going to be over in a flash. Chatty there with the first miss for the Netherlands. It's very early, so that's not really going to matter too much, but the initial lead goes to Thailand. It's back to the Netherlands soon, probably, though, because Algeria missed as well. There you go. And Miriam's too. Ooh, back-to-back misses there, though. Kev, Chown, and Miriam struggling on those stairs there. Kev really struggling, actually. Missed a couple of times already in the past 100 notes. But at least they have a bit of a safety net through Chatty and Whoopam both at 200 combo, as the entirety of Thailand doesn't even have close to 200 combo right now. Miriam's the only one at 180. And as you can see, Netherlands already running away with the score. Whoopam is going to miss, but it's going to be traded with Charon. Good initial start there for the Netherlands.
It's definitely Thailand's choking a lot, actually, compared to Netherlands.
Yeah, I mean, the stairs are pretty difficult, I'm not gonna lie. Not the easiest of maps, it's not the hardest either. But with tournament nerves, anything can become quite hard. Kev is really struggling on those really small stairs. Miriam's as well. Woodpamp with another miss too. And now the combo advantage for the first time in this map is going to go to Thailand. I mean, they did have the initial combo advantage at the very, very start of the map, but that didn't really matter too much, as you can see back in the score. With Woodpamp missing now again, it's going to mean that the score bar is going to go to the left.
Will they handle enough? They still have a chance, even though it's 10 seconds left. Here comes the stream section. He's gonna start very soon. Charon missing.
Yeah, I think that's gonna ruin the party, together with Mirrors missing as well. And I think, yeah, you can see the score by now absolutely going to the right, as if there's like a magnet on the right side of your screen. And that's your map. Basically, Thailand, not quite enough firepower right there. If they missed a few less stairs, they could have very well taken the point. They didn't play bad at all. As you can see, for example, Algeria doing quite well there with 933,000. But Chatty only missing that one note at the very beginning of the map. Basically getting as much as a perfect score as you can get at 994,000 points. And that's going to go to the Netherlands. That's a break point.
It seems like they've been struggling with like the tap dash control. If you could notice like those vertical streams where you have to tap a few times to the left or right, where the wherever the map is, like it seems like they were just walking. But they're going. Oh, Chatty is going to pick double time 3. Random map. Here we go. No spinners, by the way.
Yeah, this map finds its way into, well, not this map, I'm sorry, but this song finds its way into every single World Cup as well, I have a feeling.
Because everyone's picking, like, the map itself, like, everyone, like, from that pool is picking it, at least, like, from what I know.
Yeah, that would explain, right? Map pool is picking the map would explain the fact that it's in the map pool. You're quite right on that one.
I mean, it's kind of bad that you're picking the same map over 100 tournaments.
Is it though? Maybe it's just really good. Anyway, they're quick to the gun here. Another double time pick, as you can see. Kev having the wrong background there. Other than that, not a lot of changes to the team. We're just gonna go straight into another double time pick here, which seems to be the favorite mod for the Netherlands. Let's have a look. See how this unfolds.
Yeah, the very first miss from Thailand, it's not a bug or anything. I guess social distance just, I don't know, slapped for the very first fruit. Spearman still gotta find the real miss here.
Yeah, social distance had a very small miss at the start. Now he had a bit of a more troubling miss, as the Netherlands is already leading by about 100,000 points. Wood Pampa Zuria is going to trade misses there, and that's not really going to improve the situation for Thailand at all.
Yeah, you already have 2 of C's with 1 choke at least. Meanwhile, Thailand's kind of crumbling with like only 2 choke of C's there. Though they're slowly regaining the combo, the score difference though, oof.
Yeah, Miriam's and Chatty now also trading misses, but that does not improve the situation once more. Miriam's actually is going to ruin it even further for Thailand. Has 200,000 points of differences already in place as social distance misses again. Wood Pamp is going to slow that down a little bit with their own miss, but Azuria seems to miss as well. It seems that they are just trading misses all over and over the place. Kev the only one left with a double S, and that's really going to provide enough for the Netherlands to check this point, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, definitely. But there's already like around 200 combo left. I mean, more than 100 combo left. So I don't think it would matter now.
Yeah,
it's a fact where if is Kefka going to see this? Yes, he's going to.
Well played there with a double S2. So congratulations on that one. That's a perfect score indeed. Thailand not quite able to keep up. All of them having 3 or more misses. As Woodpamp has 4, and then 900,000 score, and Chatty only having that singular miss towards the middle of the map, almost getting 1,000,000 points there. And that's your 4th point to the Netherlands. They need 2 more to win this match and continue through the tournament, as Thailand is fighting for dear life. Having lost that previous Nobel pick is definitely going to damage their morale as well. So I am not entirely sure what other plans they might have in store for us.
I mean, they're still like cheering their team, saying that Social carried there, although it's fairly like he's the only one from Thailand who got the decent score. But yeah, the situation is really grim for Thailand now. They can pick like one more time for Nomad, but after that, I don't know. I don't really think they can do Nomad 1 perfectly, though I can be wrong. So they're going to pick Nomad 4, because that's what they've been picking for the previous, like, their 2 picks were only Nomad. Well, they're going for a little bit of variety here. He's hidden 2.
The title track. A map by Jamesu. And then Crowley's Overdose. So, not a map by Jamesu, but the map set is from Jamesu.
Yeah.
You gotta be credible to each other.
I'm sorry, Crowley, it's not Lovejoy.
Unfortunate. 2 minutes and 22 seconds long. That's a nice number. AR at 9.3, once more, not the lowest AR for a hidden pick. And they have Netherlands swapping out the team members. Would have Kev making a bit of space there for Phoenix and Wesley. On the other hand, social distance has gone out for the team of Thailand. Wow, this is some uninspiring guitar. But we have some players to motivate us and get us inspired. So let's go. Here's your 6th map of this match. And we're going to see if Thailand is able to pick up the pace again, or if Netherlands is going to be able to run away with it. A 5-1 lead is not comfortable to be in as the losing team. Obviously. Hey, some nice wisdom from Sarton right there. Get you a load of it. Unix and Miriam's there with 2 misses at the very beginning. And
yeah, we're seeing a lot of misses, and oh, okay, never mind. Thailand's going to win the first 10 seconds there.
That's something. Wesley now consistently missing at the start of the map, actually. Those jumps seem to be a little tough on him. Unix with a big drop there once again. Miriam's doesn't really trade that at all. The Charon does, so that's going to go back to the favor of the Netherlands, actually, I'm pretty sure, in terms of combo. It's not that big, though. But
now it is.
It's going to make it really big. Yeah, okay, there you go. Chinese miss, going to level it out back into place, and it seems that the Netherlands have built up a very slight lead there. Miriam's miss has got to provide...
Here comes the most intense part here, the wiggle part.
So many wiggles.
Whoa, a team miss from Netherlands, actually.
Yeah, everybody missed those, so really nothing to talk about right there. Nobody seems to be able to consistently get those, except for Zuri and Wesley, but they're both not even at 200 combo, so it doesn't really matter that much. It seems that the Netherlands even has a bit of a combo advantage right now, as Miriam's is really struggling at this point.
Yeah, Netherlands won that intense part, unfortunately, although it was kind of close.
I, as a Dutchie, I'm not going to use words such as unfortunate, but hey. Thailand's pick, yeah, it's a bit, yeah, I mean, it is a bit unfortunate for them to lose on their own picks like this, but what can you do, really? You can't just loiter on Nomod and sulk around. They are trying something else, and it doesn't sadly seem to pay off, even though, honestly, it's not all lost yet. The scores are fairly close. 60,000 points is still very much able to be bridged. It just really depends on how Netherlands is going to play the remainder of the map. If there's 2 misses on there, and it could very well still go to Thailand. And Chatty is the first of those.
It's so late.
It's too late. That's only a spinner, isn't it? Yeah. Never mind me. That's not a very exciting ending at all. There's a 50,000 score difference there. Netherlands is taking another point, and they are at match point.
Yeah, it's at this point I would like, if I was in the Netherlands team, I would have picked the most hardest map in the pool just to close it out nicely. No, like, not give a chance, but they're still gonna pick their most comfortable pick anyway. And like, there's a matter of carrying going like around when you're in match point, but the other team's just crawling back till the tiebreaker, so that factor also exists. The team's mostly done because Netherlands we're picking those 2 maps, and there's only one left, which is double time 2. I'm sorry, double time 4. Mixbot still remains, and Harrock as well. No one's actually picking Harrock.
Yeah, I would have expected the Netherlands to opt for a hard rock pick at least by now, but doesn't seem to be part of their strategy, which is fine. It has worked quite well so far. Only conceding 1 point is proper play. So let's guess what could be next. Maybe now they'll opt for like Hard Rock 1, perhaps.
Could
Just
be.
guess.
Could be. I mean, you don't really want to risk like with random factor with Hard Rock 2. Oh, it's going to
No,
be. Oh,
no, no.
wait, let's picking Netherlands.
Exactly.
Double time 4, they're going to close double time, yeah.
Yeah.
I was a little bit confused because I thought it was silent pick. But they already picked it. It was hidden to my brain. My brain's fried already.
Yeah, I mean, the jury is all but welcome in the Netherlands. He can join us and have a fun time over here, but for now, you're still.
Alright, possibly the last map of this match. Let's hope not, but it is what it is now. Netherlands have a match point now, so they can swiftly close the match. Consider it's also their pick.
Yeah. I mean, it would be nice for Thailand to get at least one breakpoint in, but it's going to be tough considering how they've been playing double time so far.
Yeah,
here we go.
Double time isn't their kind of pick.
Definitely not the strong suit. But then again, who knows? Netherlands might just blow up. It can always happen. And there's your first miss for Charon, and the jury are following it up right after, so that doesn't bode too well. Netherlands there with a 150 combo all over the board. Decent play from all Dutch players. Social distance is next to miss for Thailand, and there's no full combos left on that side. As you can see, it gets represented back into the score lead of the Netherlands, already over 100,000 points. Just more misses there again for social distance and Charon. It doesn't seem to be working their way, and already this feels tough to bridge. Would Pam the first to miss for the Netherlands? It's going to be traded by social distance, though, so it doesn't really matter. Social distance coming in with even more misses. They can see the score difference already, and I think it's not going to inspire them that much. Thailand, that is.
Yeah. I mean, you can see Thailand, like, they're trying their best, but these constant misses, like, hurting their team even more. No, it's just very, very good. Like, not very good, but I mean, really consistent with double time.
I mean, at least they held on to the combo quite alright through that part, so the gap didn't increase. Chatty and Whoop both actually missing for the Netherlands. Might give him a little bit of a chance here. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be able to close the gap, but it will make the score difference a little less gruesome for Thailand. Wow, Chatty and Whoop are already back at 200 combo. And honestly, it didn't really make that much of a difference. 2 misses there for Thailand is probably going to close that chapter off for them. And it seems that this is going to be the end of their CWC 2022 run. I don't really see it happening anymore. More misses coming in from both Charon and social distancing.
Yeah, it's over. Thailand's unfortunately going home now.
Yeah, this is the losers bracket, everybody. So losing here means you're out of the tournament, and it seems that the Netherlands is going to be able to live for at least another week. Congratulations to them taking this one 6-1.
Not a clean sweep, but a good kind of sweep.
a very clean play by the Netherlands anyway. So here on the
Yeah.
double time, again, a perfect score for Kiev, not dropping on a single note. Very well done. And Thailand just wasn't quite able to keep up. Even though their scores were fairly decent, Kiev really provided a lot of ammo there for the Netherlands too, considering the fact that towards the end of the map, the performances became a little more equal, and the Netherlands and Thailand were like on quite the same level there. But the initial score lead they had provided more than enough for them to win that map. So there you go. Winner is the Netherlands here. Congratulations, and we'll see them next week. Thailand, thank you for playing in the tournament, and we'll see them next year as well. Thailand has been around forever, and they will stay. They're here to stay.
We have a separate match going on. We could have done a little bit break, but we have Israel versus Japan.